guys, welcome to another episode of Mahjong Talk. I'm your host Peter Vong. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my latest videos. Okay, so I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas and New Year. So now we're starting off the first video of 2022. So let's get into the silver room, and yeah, I'm glad to be back with you guys. I've been away for like 2 weeks. Well, not away. I just decided to take a break, you know. Apologize to you guys. I didn't notify you guys over on Twitter or Instagram ahead of time. But, you know, I'm back. So let's get started. So to start off the new year, I know many of you guys are probably making up some New Year's resolutions. If you guys have made up some New Year's resolutions, put it down in the comments down below. I would be curious on what you wish to achieve this year. For me, I don't really do New Year's resolutions, because for me, I just think, like, if I'm gonna do something, I might as well just do it instead of just thinking about doing it or writing it down. I mean, most successful people will say write down your goals and stuff like that, but for me, I just don't do that. I just basically just, okay, life is short. I might as well just do whatever I can to fulfill what it is that I wish to do, you know, that sort of thing. Of course, I'm still learning some things, you know, like my interests as well as life in general. So, you know, it all comes down to it. But the thing I want to talk about today is that how can we find value in ourselves? And it's really hard. It's really hard because we live not by ourselves. We live like in a society filled with other people. And the thing of it is that it's really hard. It's really hard to actually find the value within yourself, or it's hard to maintain the mentality that you have value for yourself. And I think valuing yourself is probably the hardest thing that anyone has to do in life. Because, like I always said, there's always stuff to learn, but also there's also stuff to fail at. And a lot of people don't want to fail too much. They don't want to fail at all, actually. We all don't want to fail. But unfortunately, in order to be successful, you have to fail a lot of times. And, you know, for me, like I'm also a perfectionist too, so I don't want to fail, but at the same time, it's inevitable that I will fail. Whether it be pursuing stuff that I like or stuff that I just feel like I have to do, you know, just to survive. And, you know, the point is that what is it that we need in order to find value within ourselves? And I think it's mainly about a good support system, and also the ability to not victimize ourselves. But it's really hard because when people are balancing between either victimizing themselves from their situations, they don't complain, but at the same time, if you don't speak up on... In other words, if you don't complain, I wouldn't say complain too much, but don't speak up for yourself. It's really hard because sometimes might as well play safe. Sometimes it's really difficult because, you know, you don't want to be someone who's being too preachy or victimizing themselves because you're speaking out, but you also don't want to be someone who's a pushover. And it's really hard to differentiate these two. And like I said many times to you guys before, if you guys watched me for a while. Oh boy. Okay, that's not too bad. 2,000 points is not too bad. But how should I say? It's more about that balancing act between like I said to you guys before, if you guys watched me before, everything is not it's not two sides of like a border. It's more like a gauge. So basically you're gauging with, you know, certain parts of yourself, whether it be the parts that care about you or whether it be the parts that care about others. And sometimes when you don't complain, you care so much about not causing conflict with others that sometimes it takes you off balance from caring about yourself. But also at the same time, if you complain too much, you go into the realm of selfishness where you're stuck in this part and you're not really paying attention to what others' needs are. So it's a big balancing act. And you know, like content creators deal with that a lot. You know, I have a friend. I have uh, I have like I have like 3 friends that are YouTubers, and I believe 2 of them are full timers. And you know, I don't know exactly what they go through to make their content, because you know, they really care about their audience and their subscribers and their base. So it's really tough to actually know that your life depends on uh, how people will perceive your content, and it's really stressful sometimes. And I can't imagine what those guys go through, because you know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I mean, you know, do I want to be? Before, there were times when I kind of feel like I wanted to, but after hearing about their experiences and what they go through, like on a daily basis, is like many people think of it as very glamorous. Like, yeah, you work your own hours. That's the fun part of it. But at the same time, you also have to deal with working constantly and not turning that part of your brain off. And that's really stressful at times. And also, like, you know, there probably are stressful situations where, like, you know, people that we looked up to, like rich people, for example, it's like, oh, they have so much financial freedom, they can do whatever they want. At the same time, yeah, they can do whatever they want, and say they did everything that they wanted to do, like, you know, travel the world. They, you know, they achieved a lot of things. You know, like travel the world, met a lot of people, they have a lot of friends around the world. But then, you know, you have to ask yourself, like, are they complete inside? Do they feel complete inside? And if the answer is no, then, you know, what is it that they have to do to make themselves feel more fulfilled, you know? So what about valuing yourself? Like, what is it that we need to do to value ourselves better? The door. Ah, I knew it. Always the Dora. Worth place. Hopefully I can turn this around. If I can't, then, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But, yeah, so valuing yourself. I think, basically, if you accept the fact that failure is going to occur, and you also accept the fact that life is unfair, you try to find these pathways. For me, I know that life is not always fair, but it's like I always said to you guys before, is that life's unfair, but it's people that make it cruel. And that includes cruel for ourselves too, because our mind is basically telling us, like, we fail, so we must be a terrible person, or something like that. Or we failed and we cringe because we're thinking about the other person's opinion of us, saying, why did we do that? Why'd you messed up? Why'd you do this? And, you know, this world is going too fast. I mean, society makes you try to go too fast. And, you know, I want to be that place where you guys basically can, like, think and basically say to yourselves, okay, I'm going too fast. I got to slow down a bit. And, you know, I got to do that too sometimes. Sometimes I try to think too far into the future, and I try to work things too fast. And, you know, that really is stressful. That really is stressful, you know? So the point is that go at your own pace. And the best way to manage yourself is just, you know, do what feels comfortable. Don't worry about what people's opinions are. Sure, you have to get out of your comfort zone once in a while, but at the same time, it's once in a while. It's not every single day of your life. I mean, people that can do it every day of their life, I give them creds, but at the same time, like, you know, that's stressful in of its own, you know. Hopefully I can get this. Hopefully I can get this. I need 6 or 3. So, I mean, 3 can be dealt with, but it's up to that person that's willing to risk it. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Yeah, and the thing of it is that, like, for me, I always try to find the, like, I always wonder, like, what makes me valuable? Because I don't have that much skills, you know, and, you know, I work a job where I'm not paid as much. I mean, I don't hate my job. I'm just meh with it. Yes. No. Well, I can turn this around. How much? Oh. Oh, yes. So before I lost around there. Like, I lost around that many points. So I probably gained almost all of it back. Nice. So I'm at third place right now. So hopefully I can either maintain that or probably hopefully get to second. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. Ooh, this hand is, I don't know if I like this hand or not. It looks cool, but at the same time, I don't know if I... Ooh, yeah, that's not good. I gotta play around it now. Yeah, double reach is not good. This person's gonna win a lot if they win. Okay, I'll deal with this 9 here. What I'm worried about is this 9 because it's shiny. Okay, that's a safe tile. Okay. Deal with that. Yeah, this person's making me nervous because I don't know what they have. Okay, we dealt the E, so the East is probably safe. Well, it is safe because it's practically dead already. Okay. That was quick. Okay, so the game carries on because no one got 30,000. So I still have a chance. I still have a chance. But that double reach was scary, guys. It was scary. Double reach always scares me because, you know, like, you don't know what they have in their hand at the beginning because no one, they haven't discarded anything yet. So you have no clue. But yeah, yeah, I know, like, some of you guys, maybe some of you guys are working jobs that you feel like, oh, I don't feel like I'm making an impact in the world. I feel like I'm not doing that much. And sometimes you feel like your worth is not, is weighing because you feel like either your boss or society or maybe your parents or your loved ones in general are basically telling you, you know, you're not doing enough with your life. You got to do this and you got to do that. And, you know, I had a friend like that. He didn't tell it to me directly, but he did say, like, everybody around me was basically not fulfilling life to their full potential according to his standards. But, you know, I had to basically get away from that friend because, like, you know, I would hear that constantly from him and he wouldn't turn it off, you know. And it's really difficult. It's really difficult because a lot of people want to put this pressure on themselves to basically like, oh, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I won't be successful. I won't be rich. I won't live the life that I really envision for myself. And the thing of it is that I question about what life do I do envision for myself. And, you know, the thing of it is that is this life, you know, like I do the same thing where I envision, oh, I wish I basically had a life where I don't have to worry about money and I basically can just like stay at home and, you know, just work maybe 1 hour a day and then like just go about my day like living my life. Oh, this is a risky one. I forgot it was South round, so I did get the East. Now I just need the green dragon to win. Oh. How much? Oh, yeah, this person won. So that means the game's over. Yeah, and my closing statement on, you know, valuing yourself is I would have to say question what you see as successful and ask whether that's whether that's from your own desires and wants or is that from other people's desires and wants that are implanted into you. So, I know we all have financial problem. I mean, not all of us, but I know that many of us are trying to handle ourselves financially, and we would like to be free of our financial responsibilities. At the same time, we just uh, we just want to live life the way we want to without having to worry about powerful consequences impeding on our life. And it's hard. I wish I could tell you it's easier, but it doesn't get easier. The only thing is that we have to learn how to not victimize ourselves. Okay, so let me just get back to my main screen here. Am I back to my main screen? Yes. Okay. So guys, I hope you like what you saw. If you like what you saw, considering a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my latest videos. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to engage again with me or my friends, you can check us out on the New Bridge Discord server. We can always use another player, and we can always give you a warm welcome. If you feel like your inner value is being questioned within yourself, you can come in and basically chat with us, and we'll do our best to give you some positive vibes to help you brighten up your day. So, guys, remember, everyone is precious. You're as precious as everyone else. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.